That said, I want to welcome and warmly everyone to this very important event and to confess publicly that Inclusion Magazine have taken the pain to put together what we are seeing here today. All the bill for today's events were paid by them, and I want to publicly acknowledge the good work that Inclusion Magazine is doing. Thank you for the good work you're doing, and thank you for highlighting the issues of the most marginalized among the marginalized group. And I still stand to be corrected, that is persons with albinism. We encourage magazines and media houses like Inclusion Magazine to highlight and spotlight the issues surrounding the marginalized, and inclusion of persons with disability in general is a task that must be done. And so we want to throw our weight and any form of encouragement that we can afford to magazine and ventures like this. Albinism is not a disease. Albinism is not a mistake by God. Albinism didn't occur just because someone ate edible salt. Albinism did not occur because a woman had to sleep with his husband because of her menstrual period. Albinism did not occur because a certain individual created by God had become God themselves. Albinism is not a mistake by God. Albinism is God's purposeful creation destined to make a change in our society. That's why we're here. We will continue to let the general public know that we are human beings created by God, and that we have a reason in the mind of God why He created us. So become today an advocate for persons with albinism. Help us spread the news that we are here and we have come to stay. We will continue to do our best to let people know and give us the rightful place that we deserve. We have not been doing what we're doing to elicit your sympathy, but your apathy, and to also say to the community of persons with albinism, nobody will give you a chance if you fail to take it. And as long as I live, I will continue to serve this community. There is no better community to serve than the community of persons with albinism, and a wider responsibility, the community of persons with disability. Let me say, as I round up, that albinism is a disability. We're not saying it because there is something to gain in the community or the space or disability space. We're saying it because it is true. It is only the pessimist that does not know that albinism is a disability. One of the reasons why I hardly come to an event like this with a written paper is because I won't see it well trying to read it. If that is not disability, I don't know what disability is. If I will stand in the classroom and I will have to go and squint at the blackboard and come back to try to write what I have copied in my head and make mistakes in trying to quote what I have copied, if that is not disability, I don't know what you will call disability. If I am discriminated in a social circle or non-formal sector, and I'm not given my rightful place because of the color of my skin, if that is not disability, then I don't know what disability is all about. If I'm not reasonably accommodated in the space that I should be accommodated, if that is not disability, then I don't know what definition that we will give to disability. So with that said, I want to thank Inclusion Magazine. I stand to say that the foundation wholeheartedly endorse what you're doing, and whatever we can do in the near future, we will do it. I want to thank you for championing the cause of albinism. At least we have found one worthy partner, and that partner is Inclusion Magazine. So it's not only persons with albinism advocating their case. Today we have found a channel, and a very credible channel, that will serve that cause.